Warner Brothers released the first teaser trailer for The Batman, which sees Robert Pattinson taking up the role of the caped crusader. While a lot of the plot is still unknown, the trailer gives us a number of hints about what Pattinson's Batman will look like, who he'll be facing off against, and of course, plenty of Easter eggs. Here is everything you might have missed. The first shot of the trailer shows a man in disguise, duct taping another man's face with the words "No More Lies" written across the tape. This man is likely the Riddler, played by actor Paul Dano. You'll notice he's wearing a mask with glasses on top of it. Fans have pointed out the resemblance to the infamous Zodiac Killer, who went on a murder spree in the 1960s and 70s. This look is quite a departure from the villain's famous bright green outfits in past Batman films and TV shows. We then hear and see actor Jeffrey Wright,
from your secret friend,
who's stepping into the shoes of Jim Gordon, who was portrayed by actors Pat Hingle, Gary Oldman, and J.K. Simmons in previous films. Gordon picks up an envelope addressed to the Batman that seems to be from the Riddler. The card inside has an owl on it, which could be a reference to the Court of Owls, a secret organized crime society made up of a league of assassins called Talons. The left half shows a riddle. What does a liar do when he's dead? At the bottom, there's also a handwritten code. The Zodiac Killer was also known for leaving similar-looking coded messages. The riddle in this card is not deciphered in the trailer, but game designer Mike Selinker and Twitter user Andrew Lane both think they've cracked it. With the solution, he lies still. In another shot, we see the word lies scrawled in red over a series of newspapers that repeatedly mention a man named Don. Zoom in under the headline, "Don's Done It Again," and it reads, "Mayor Mitchell Jr. wins historic third term." So Don Mitchell Jr. is mayor of Gotham in The Batman, and possibly the corpse as well. Another newspaper reads, "Maroni Drug Bust." In the Batman universe, Salvatore Maroni is an infamous mobster, best known for creating Two-Face after splashing acid on his face. While he is not seen in the trailer, John Turturro will play mob boss Carmine Falcone, so the mob will somehow play a role here. A background voice says,
"You're becoming quite a celebrity."
That's the voice of actor Andy Serkis, who plays Bruce Wayne's butler, Alfred. The line also suggests that it's still early in Batman's career. Director Matt Reeves revealed during the DC FanDome event that the film is not an origin story, and Bruce is actually on year 2 of his crime-fighting career. Reeves cited several films from the 1970s as inspiration, like Taxi Driver, The French Connection, and Chinatown. Taxi Driver focuses on a character crusading against a crime-ridden city. The latter two center on detectives as well as drug smuggling and elite corruption, which seem to be the focus of The Batman as well. Another shot shows a car with DOA, or Dead on Arrival, written on the side driving into a funeral. Based on this portrait, it might be Mayor Mitchell's funeral. The man who gets out of the car has an envelope addressed to the Batman duct taped to his chest that looks similar to the one seen earlier in the trailer. A few classic Batman characters are introduced in the trailer. Blink and you might miss Catwoman, portrayed here by Zoe Kravitz. And the man you see in these shots here is Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin. He doesn't look or dress much like the Penguin played by Danny DeVito in 1992's Batman Returns. According to Reeves, like Batman, Cobblepot is still early in his career and not quite the infamous criminal audiences know. And who is the actor playing the Penguin? That is actually Colin Farrell, who is rendered unrecognizable thanks to convincing prosthetic makeup. Just like with the Penguin, you will notice some differences between this Batman and previous Batman iterations. Reeves wanted to give the suit a more handmade feel that hadn't quite reached the levels of ones worn by the likes of Michael Keaton and Christian Bale. And then there's another notable aspect of Batman we see in the Batman that has rarely been seen before: black makeup under his eyes when he takes off his cowl. Wayne would need to wear under-eye makeup so nobody could spot his real skin. Past Batmans have done the same, but whenever they have taken their cowls off, the makeup isn't there. During the same moment when Batman takes his helmet off, you can hear a voice say,
You're part of this too.
And Bruce Wayne replies,
How am I part of it?
As the trailer focuses on Gotham's corruption, could Wayne be finding out that he's closer to the city's criminal underworld than he thinks? Well, in the video game Batman: The Telltale Series, Wayne's father, Thomas Wayne, actually has ties to Falcone. And for one final reference to the Riddler, the character's signature question marks pop up when showing the movie's release date. Did we miss any details from the Batman trailer? Let us know in the comments.
I'm vengeance.